whether we get back up as one.
Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to our channel. Fans are eager to see which of the NFL star quarterbacks will lead them to victory after a long season filled with ups and downs. Will Patrick Mahomes, the defending champion from last year, retain his title? Will Tom Brady, a 6-time Super Bowl champion, bring another ring to his collection? Stick with us to know how NFL players make millions from the Super Bowl. Number 3. Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the National Football League's annual championship game, which pits the winners of the National Football Conference and the American Football Conference against one another. It's one of the world's largest single-day sporting events with high television ratings each year. The average TV audience for the 2015 Super Bowl was 114.4 million viewers, which was a new high. The NFL earns millions of dollars in advertisement revenue thanks to the Super Bowl's massive exposure. For example, advertisement revenue from the 2020 Super Bowl reached a new high of $449 million. An average 30-second ad spot during the Super Bowl broadcast cost an estimated $5.6 million in 2020.
Other side, Ricard the motion man, fake the handoff, Jackson throws, oh, what a grab!
Number 2, how much do winners get? Players just want to be on one side of the Super Bowl, the one that wins. Of course, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, donning a Super Bowl ring, and having everlasting glory as a Super Bowl champion are the main reasons for this. However, there is a monetary incentive as well. The winner's share will be twice as much as the loser's share when the Buccaneers face the Chiefs in Super Bowl 55. Individual players also have their own incentives for winning the Super Bowl. Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be among them in 2021. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers became the first team to play and win a Super Bowl in their own stadium on Sunday, defeating the Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning Super Bowl 54 champions. According to the NFL's collective bargaining agreement with the Players Association, the Buccaneers will get $130,000 per player if they win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs' players will each get $65,000. The Buccaneers have now received $125,000 in postseason pay for each player. This covers $33,000 for advancing through the wild card round, $33,000 for advancing through the divisional playoffs, and $59,000 for advancing to the conference championship. So far, the Chiefs won an average of $122,000 per player. The Chiefs gained $3,000 less than players on teams that have played and won their wild card round because they were given a first round bye. The Buccaneers' victory on Sunday gave them a total of $255,000 in postseason winnings per player. The Chiefs took home a total of $187,000 in winnings per player. According to the CBA, players must have been on their team's active or inactive list for at least 3 previous games to be eligible for the entire postseason earnings, including the Super Bowl bonus. Regardless of their position, any player who qualifies will earn the same amount. Players who were on either team's active or inactive list for at least 8 games during the season are also eligible for the bonuses, even though they're currently not on it. Players who spend 3 to 7 games on either list will receive half of the bonus. Tom Brady, with an average annual salary of $25 million, was the highest paid player on the field this season. Brady's victory earned him a record-tying 7th Super Bowl title, more than any other team. Brady also broke his own record by becoming Super Bowl MVP for the 5th time.
Draft. It's one of television's biggest non-competitive sporting events, with ratings that beat out NBA playoff games.
Number 1. Financial advice. The prize pool for Super Bowl 55 in 2021 is $130,000. When the winners' shares from the previous playoff rounds are added together, the Super Bowl winning players will receive about $250,000 from the league for bringing home the Lombardi Trophy. For the sake of the comparison, the NFL shared what the winners' share was like for Super Bowl 13 in 1978. That year, the winning team took home $18,000, which is about $71,000 in today's dollars. Each of the players on the team that loses Super Bowl 55 will receive $65,000, which is exactly half of what the winners get. Regardless of which of the Buccaneers or Chiefs loses the Super Bowl, their players will earn about $185,000 in round shares over the course of the playoffs. NFL players go bankrupt after 12 years of playing in the league, so here's a crash course on money management. Copeland, a linebacker for the New England Patriots, who had won the Vince Lombardi Trophy 6 times in the last 20 years, may not be playing in the Super Bowl this year, but he has plenty of off-field accomplishments. One of them is educating others on the subject of money. Football has always been a way to gain access to more. It's always been a means to an end, Copeland 29 says. Whether it's real estate, investing, financial education, or giving back, it's about maximizing the platform to help people. Copeland focuses on financial literacy because he observed that, despite their fortune, other football players often have little knowledge of money management. The lessons they would learn, according to Copeland, are applicable to individuals with more normal incomes as well. That's why 2 years ago, he started teaching a financial literacy seminar called Life 101 at his alma mater, the University of Pennsylvania, and recently launched an online version of the same course. In fact, Copeland is not your typical football star, as he lives a normal life and works part-time as a teacher. Despite the fact that he makes around $1 million per year for the Patriots, he saves more than 90% of his salary and lives on just over $70,000 per year with his wife. Much of Copeland's advice is based on his own experience working in hedge funds and on Wall Street, where he interned twice at UBS and worked as a data analyst at Weiss Multi-Strategy Advisors during the 2017 NFL offseason, as well as a real estate investor. To fill in any gaps, he pulls in professionals from particular fields such as his tax accountant. It's about sharing information in a digestible way that I have access to when it comes to financial education and access to opportunities so people feel empowered to take control of their own situations, says Copeland, a Wharton School graduate. Over the years, Copeland's contracts have been worth more than what many Americans receive in a lifetime. He claims, however, that he can live comfortably on just a little more than the $69,000 median household income in the United States. It may be difficult for people to achieve this, but it costs us money to do the things we need to do and live the life we want to live. We budgeted for it and put it in place, Copeland says. We aren't here to waste money just to prove a point. So do give us your thoughts regarding all of this in the comments section below. And before we get out of here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now.